What is happening, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary from the XMG, and we're back for another Dragon Champions video, and I am excited. Made a video yesterday talking about, hold on, what's going on with Soleus? How come we haven't seen anything about Battlegrounds? I said they're hard at work, and then boom, Lizard Breath does her thing, and here it is. We got some news, we got some updates, but before we get into that, if you're just finding me for the first time and you're liking what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that goes along with it. For my XMG family members, for all the new ones out there, we keep gaining a little, losing a little, gaining a little, and it is exciting to see. And welcome to the family, and I love y'all, and I can't do this without you. So let's take a minute here and get into the Lizard Breath announcement, answer some questions. I'll tell you what I think. Let's get over there and get into it. Alright, so here we are. The Road Ahead came out today, and pretty excited for this. It was on their Facebook, it's on their Discord, and I'm really liking what I'm hearing out of this, and it makes me extremely happy to see this. So in case you haven't seen it, or you want to know what I think about it, we're going to break it down. Should be fun. So, road ahead. Hello, champions. I hope you are having a great week. Here on the Dragon Champions crew, we've been working really hard and wanted to give you a sneak peek of what we are busy doing right now, and what you can expect from the game in the next couple months. As mentioned, we are still focused on revamping our Battlegrounds mode. In fact, we're getting really close to finishing it and planning on testing it soon. The existing Battlegrounds will become a sandbox mode where we can continue to play with your friends just for fun. Okay, so we got a little timeout. We know that they were keeping the existing Battlegrounds, and I said it was a sandbox mode. I really thought that's a good idea. You and your friends can go head to head against each other, and you can play, test out comps versus other comps. If this game continues to grow like it is, it's going to be really good mode. Because, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, they keep asking for a sandbox mode. We want a sandbox mode. We're not even a year in, and we're going to have a sandbox mode. So, awesome. And they're going to start testing Battlegrounds soon. I cannot wait to try it out. Give my feedback to them. Let them know what I think. But it means we're getting so much more close to the launch of that. And just thinking about what I could do for the channel with that is going to be huge. But let's continue to read. We've also been working on revamping the new player experience. We are redesigning the tutorial to provide a smoother onboarding for new coming champions, and also to help them learn the basics of the game in a fascinating and engaging manner. Awesome. Love that. Besides polishing the tutorial, we have even recorded voice acting to our characters. At the start, the voice acting will be available in English and for the first chapter of the Order campaign. That is really cool. I like that. As soon as we finish improving the early game experience and making it comfortable for newcomers, we plan to launch a massive marketing campaign to attract a lot of new players to Dragon Champions. Be ready to give them the warmest welcome. I love this. They have a plan to grow the game. They're cleaning up the onboarding experience, welcoming people in. I'm ready to welcome some new people. We'll get them out there. We'll get them in Retribution. We will get them watching the XMG, and it's going to be awesome. This game needs an influx of new people, and when you really need to grow the game, and this is going to be phenomenal. Next part up. With the full cycle of legendary events finished, as mentioned earlier, we are changing the following cycles to come. So now you wouldn't have to wait 6 months to get a legendary hero you desire. The first and biggest change is that Soleus Mystery Legend event is becoming permanent for players who don't have him at 7 stars. The stage battles will remain the same, and now the new players will have a big tangible goal. As for the other 6 legendary events, we are going to speed up the cycle, and every next event will be a week apart from the previous one. Thus, you can get your desired champions faster than before. Every legendary event will repeat approximately every 3 months before the new legendary character appeared in the game. Okay, so got a couple questions about that, and I want to see what you guys think. Number 1, Soleus being a permanent event, beautiful, love it. I think it's a great idea. The game launched in November. We're coming up on the year anniversary. There's no reason why Soleus should not be readily available for players in the game. I absolutely think that is the best idea and the best thing for the game. Soleus isn't meta, but he helps so much. Just getting through the campaign nodes, farming people, Battlegrounds coming up. He's just going to be super helpful, and I think that is wonderful. Now, when they set a tangible goal, I agree with that 100%. My question is here. As for the other 6 remaining legendary events, they're going to speed the cycle up. Okay. And every next event will be a week apart from the previous one. Thus, you can get your desired legendary character faster than before. Every legendary will repeat approximately 3 months before the new legendary characters appear in the game. Alright, so they're going to come out once a week and they're going to rotate for 3 months, giving everybody a chance to catch up. Okay, I get that, sort of. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I understand why they're doing it. You know, there's no reason Ember shouldn't be weekly, you know, but part of what I like is building for that next legendary, and we're saying we got 3 months coming before legendary characters appear in the game. So, I guess it's got the pros and minus, and my question is, what do you all think about that? Do you like that there's only a week? And that's not all, so we're continuing. Guild Raid Tier 8 is coming to the game really soon. It will indeed be a real challenge for high-level guilds that require strategy and coordination, and also provides greater rewards. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear it's going to be harder, it's going to challenge us, strategy and coordination. Love that. But what about the Goblin Boss Raid we've teased? Some of you may ask. I did. I asked that. We are also working on it. We want to implement interesting new mechanics for the boss, making him really different than, I can never say this, Irochar? I can't say it. Somebody tell me how to say that. With a new raid, new gear items required for Gear 12 should also appear in the game, and that's why it is not easy for it to get done really fast. I agree. It should, from what they're stating, I mean, they're saying we're getting a new raid, new mechanic, Gear 12. So, yeah, that's going to take a lot of time. Gear 12 is super interesting. I still got a lot of characters to Gear 11, and I know we're some way out, but Gear 12, I like that. New raid, harder, higher gear. And they're not making it Gear 16 or just bumping it up to Gear 12. Okay, I can get on board with that. Having heard your feedback and thoughts, we have been sharing with us about tournaments. We thought they could also be redesigned to provide a more fun experience. We started working on tournament tweaks in the nearest future, making the mode comfortable for both new players and experienced champions. For instance, we will no longer be losing points on a defeat, but rather by gaining them from winning. No more fear of losing a battle, points going down in rankings. React with a thumb up, heart, or that if you want to know more about tournament mode. With that, we are also continuing improving game balances, visuals, squishing them nasty bugs, and also working on a brand new mode and new events where you will have a chance to show off who's the greatest champion. Thank you for your support. So, wow. We got a lot of stuff in this post. This road ahead post is very, very ambitious. So, tournaments. Not my favorite thing in the world. because I do honestly hate going in, trying to move up, or clicking the button wrong, and now I gotta fight. I could lose points. I kind of like you just build on the points you already have. I like that quite a bit. Now, one thing that, stands out to me is brand new mode and new events. The World Championship has been teased in that side all the way to the right hand side of the screen for the longest. So maybe that's what they're talking about. I don't know, I'm just saying. But this is a very, very ambitious post. We're getting T8, Gear 12. We are getting Battlegrounds. We are getting the Goblin boss raid. We are getting Tweak to Tournament. We're getting new visuals, voice acting, brand new game modes, new events. Wow, it's a lot. And, I said we needed to hold out. Now, is all this going to come in a month or two? No. It's not. We all know that. And I would kind of be more worried if they said it was. They said the next couple of months. All right, so next couple of months, if we look at that, we're probably thinking Battlegrounds is going to launch, T8's going to come out, and that's about it. That's what I'm thinking in the next couple of months. That's a lot to put out in the next couple of months. Besides, at the bottom, where they talk about balance, game balance, visuals. Those will come just like everything else. Tournaments will probably be the next thing we'll see, I'm assuming. And then I'm thinking the Guild Goblin boss, that is probably... The game came out in November. We're probably looking Q1 of next year for that. So that's in my mind, that's what I'm seeing. Now, the one thing is the legendaries. Every 3 months before the new legendary characters appear in game. So we got to wait 3 months for the new legendaries. Now, the one thing that's hard is, what if you have all the legendaries? I don't have Thelane at 7 stars, so I'm going to work towards that so I can get her to 7 star. And I will. I just didn't have my goblins geared. And they're geared now. I have Solius. I have Ember. Thelane I got to get to 7 stars. We have Mor'Doom, buff. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody else in there. Murdoch. What if you have all those characters? 3 months for you to get a new legendary character. And I know they have to design them, build their kits, get them into the program. It takes time. I'm not knocking the time frame. Hopefully there's still other new characters trickled in there to kind of keep the hero collecting, which is the name of the game, going. I like getting the new characters. And the other thing that I have with this whole 3 month thing for the legendaries, it's not even the 3 months anymore. Is they're rotating the legendaries faster and faster and faster. Buff's going to be easier to get than Zera. Buff's going to be easier to get than Failure. Buff's going to be easier to get than Rin the Unseen. How are we going to incorporate those Battle Pass characters to become as readily gettable or obtainable as the legendaries? Who's more powerful, Buff or Lake? I'd much rather take Buff all day, and you're going to have a better shot to get Buff than you have to get Lake. Yeah, you run tournaments, right? You get your tournament currency. If you're just the average steady player in tournaments, like myself, you're looking at 4 or 5 months of farming to get Lake. You can get, like I said, you can get Buff easier than that. So that's the only real criticism I have for this post is I would have really liked to seen stuff added to the shops. What are they doing with the shops? Are they reworking the shops? But this post itself is just absolutely amazing and phenomenal. This is exactly what the community of Dragon Champions needed. We needed to hear what you were hard at work on. We needed to hear that you're reworking the new player experience to get new blood into the game. We needed to hear that T8 was still a go. Now we know it's 3 months for the next legendary champ. We can do that. Tournaments getting reworked. awesome. The only thing I would have loved to seen is just maybe to tweak those shops and make the Battle Pass characters more readily available. The first Battle Pass character, Rin the Unseen, I mean, that was 4 months ago. Let's move her into the arena shop. You know, I mean, I got like 78,000 arena tokens or current rubies. You know, let's do something like that. That is the only real criticism I could say, and it's not even a real criticism. It was just something I was hoping to see. But this was, and I wrote Lizard Breath, and I said this was an amazing post. Tell everybody they did an awesome job, because I really think they did, and I'm really, really excited for the future of this game now. Because what they just lined up for the next few months is absolutely I'm stoked about. It's phenomenal. So there's kind of my video. There is what I thought about the post. There is what I wish I would have seen in the post. So that is what I got for everybody. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this. Am I way off about the legendary characters being more readily available? Maybe not. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the time frame. It is math, so there's a good point I am. But again, leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited for this? Are you not? Every reaction and comment I am reading is a positive one, and it should be. You know, love how you continue to improve the game. You know, it just keeps going on and on. You know, and they're interacting. Lizard Breath, hard at work, doing her thing. She's the best. So, don't forget, vote on the August poll, and that's what I got for everybody. So I'll see you on the next one. I love y'all. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, all that garbage. I'm out.